There's a lot to celebrate this time of year.
Kids are graduating and lots of families have grad parties. It's also just been prom season and of course we're tired of being cooped up all winter, and so more people are finally getting out.
With those parties come the potential for underage drinking. Many Northwest suburbs have adopted the social host ordinance to address this issue. But what exactly is the ordinance?
The ordinance aims at anyone who provides a venue for underage drinking to occur. That doesn't necessarily mean you provided the alcohol, it's you provided the place for that underage drinking to occur.
Golden Valley's Police Chief Stacy Carlson points out you have to be aware that underage drinking is going on.
Social host does rely on knowledge. So for instance, if you're out of town and one of your children provides your home for a party for one of your other younger children who are underage, as parents, unless you had knowledge that that was going to go on, you're certainly not going to be charged with social host because you didn't have knowledge. Doesn't mean the sibling that did provide your home for that couldn't be charged with social host, but you do have to have knowledge that that underage drinking was occurring.
Now, Brooklyn Center and Robbinsdale don't have a social host ordinance in place, but of course state law prohibits adults from providing alcohol to minors. Crystal Police Lieutenant Doug Leslin talks about another scenario party hosts should keep an eye on.
You're responsible as the adult, the host, to be aware of what's going on. I don't care if it's in your house or in your yard, if it's on your property or in a public place or a place you've rented facility. It is part of your responsibility as a host to be monitoring those situations. If a host thinks these juveniles snuck in some alcohol, they should call 911, and we'll be happy to deal with it, and we'll document that those folks were reporting this to us.
For New Hope DARE officer Nicole Korth, it's all about prevention and partnerships. Their ordinance came about from such collaboration.
We have tough problems. We do need to work together. The police department needs to work with the members of the community. We need to work with parents. We need to work with businesses. As a community, we have to decide these are difficult problems that we can all solve together. And there were a lot of community partners that came together to get this ordinance in place. And many communities around our state have passed the same or similar ordinance as we have. So just brings to light the importance of the issue and just making sure that we have the tools in place to handle when these situations happen.
That makes for a party season everyone can celebrate safely.
And hopefully it'll be a deterrent for some folks that they will decide that they are not going to host events with underage drinking. And if we do have an event, at least it gives us the tool to handle that situation and hold the person accountable if they make that choice.
For more resources about this topic, you can visit MADD's website, which is madd.org. You can also call your city's police department for specifics on the ordinance in your area.